Yesterday, we literally had no incidents for many months. It was the safest place imaginable, and this is a different kind of crime. This is a really bad crime.
President Donald Trump has announced what he describes as a permanent pause on migration from what he calls third world countries, marking one of the most sweeping immigration measures in modern American history. The announcement comes just one day after a deadly shooting near the White House, where an Afghan national opened fire on 2 National Guard members, killing one and critically injuring the other. The attack, which unfolded just steps from some of the most heavily secured areas in Washington, immediately raised questions about security protocols, vetting systems, and broader national preparedness. In a sharply worded post on Truth Social, President Trump said the United States could no longer accept what he called unnecessary risks posed by migrants from unstable regions. He argued that the attack demonstrated a failure in previous policies and justified a full halt to migration from dozens of nations. The message was direct, intense, and clearly aimed at signalling a major shift in his administration's stance on border and immigration issues. The decision has sparked immediate political shockwaves. Supporters of the move say it reflects a long overdue effort to protect Americans in a world they describe as increasingly unpredictable. They point to recent incidents involving foreign nationals as evidence that a tougher stance is necessary. Critics, however, are warning that the policy may be excessively broad, potentially sweeping in students, workers, families, and refugees with no connection to security threats. Legal analysts are already debating how such a pause would be implemented and whether it would face immediate challenges in federal courts. International reactions are also beginning to emerge. Some foreign governments report that they were given no advance notice and are now assessing how the pause will affect bilateral agreements, travel, and economic ties. Humanitarian organisations are expressing concern that vulnerable populations may be left without options, especially those fleeing conflict zones or seeking asylum. Meanwhile, the attack that triggered this sudden shift remains under investigation. Officials have released limited details about the shooter, focusing instead on the condition of the surviving Guard member and the swift response of law enforcement. The incident has reignited long-standing debates about background checks, intelligence sharing, and the ability to detect threats before they materialise.